Welcome to Whispers of Wonder, where learning begins with love. I'm your host Hans, Montessori educator and passionate guide for conscious parenting and teaching. Today's episode is one I hold very close to my heart because it holds the power to transform how you relate to your child forever. We will explore what I believe is the single most important parenting strategy. And no, it's not about being perfect. It's about putting connection before correction. So grab a cup of tea, take a deep breath. Let's dive into the heart of parenting: connection. Let me ask you this. When your child throws a tantrum or refuses to listen, what do you usually do? Most of us go into fixed mode. We explain, we scold, we plead, we brief. But the truth is, before a child can listen to us, they need to feel seen by us. Montessori said, "The child is both a hope and a promise for mankind. But that promise only unfolds through relationship built on trust." Modern brain science now proves that Montessori knew 100 years ago. Connection regulates emotion. When a child feels safe, understood, and valued, they behave better, not out of fear, but from their own inner discipline. So, what does connection look like in everyday parenting? Let's talk about that. Okay, our first scenario is the morning meltdown. Your toddler refused to put on shoes. You are late. Do you A. threaten to leave without them? B. brief with a snake? C. drop their level and say, "You are upset. You didn't want to stop playing. I understand." Just that pass of empathy, softness, the power struggle. Then you can gently guide them to the next step. Connection first, correction second. The next scenario is a 5 years old hits a classmate. In Montessori classroom, instead of "you are bad," we might say, "your hand hurt your friend. Let's use words next time." We protect dignity while still holding firm boundaries. Behavior is a message. Our job is to dig out the need, not just punish the action. Dr. Dan Siegel, child psychiatrist and author of The Whole Brain Child, says, "When we connect first, we open the door to cooperation." The child's brains, especially the prefrontal cortex, is still under construction until age 25. That means emotional outbursts are not manipulation, they are development in action. When we yell or shame, it shuts down learning. But when you offer calm, attend connection, we help their brain for resolution. So remember, connection is not a reward for good behavior, it's the foundation for good behavior. Let's connect this to last week's episode on freedom within limits. Montessori believed that freedom must be paired with responsibility, but that comes through modeling, not punishment. Think of it like gardening. You don't force a plant to grow by yelling at it. You water it, you give it sunlight, you prune gently. The same is the true for children. Limits are important, but they work best when delivered with empathy and consistency. Instead of "stop whining," try "I will listen when your voice is calm." Clear boundary, warm tone. Let's be honest, you will lose your patience. You will say the wrong thing. But every time you repair the connection, you teach your child how to repair relationships too. One of the most powerful phrases a child can hear is, "I am sorry, I got upset. Let's try again." That is strength, not weakness. And guess what? When you feel connected to yourself, to your child, to a deeper purpose, you parent for a place of wisdom. So give yourself grace. Let's end with a few simple mantras you can carry into your day. Connection before correction. My child is not giving me a hard time. they are having a hard time. I lead with love even when I set limits. Whether you are a parent, teacher, or caregiver, remember, it's not about getting it right every time. It's about showing up again and again with presence. Montessori reminds us the child is both a hope and a promise for mankind, and we are the soil in which that promise grows. Thank you for joining me today. If this episode touched your heart, please subscribe, share, or leave a comment. Your support helps this podcast grow. Until next time, stay gentle, stay grounded, and remember the wonder begins with love. Thank you.